How you doing, guys? So I'm gonna talk a little bit about why we have problems to sell something. Why people sometimes when they cook something, some people can make it very tasty and really good, and some people, you can't even eat it. Now, same thing by the way with selling. Some people can sell, no problems. Other people it's hard for them. Now, some people can get easy into, you can say, find their partner. Like, you can say, get uh, get to know another person easy. And some people, they all their life, they struggling, they have these issues, and it's all, you can say, it's all connected by one thing. Everything you can connect by one thing. First, it's uh, knowledge to seduce. You need to know how to seduce even your customer. You need to seduce him, and then he's gonna buy from you. And same thing with the man meets a woman, he needs to seduce her. Now, when you have relationships more than a couple of years, like after 3 years, a lot of them are get uh, they just separated. They just die those relationships, and you go to family therapist, and it tells you, hey, you guys need to, whatever. If one works more than another one, you tell them they need to. I mean, their advices. I don't really think that advice from the therapist can really change your relationship, because they don't really teach you to seduce. And I mean, I'm not gonna talk about other. I don't really like to talk about other therapists. So what happened is, what is seducing? Now, seducing, it's triggering emotions. Now, we what differentiated humans from animals, we need emotional contact. And when you watch movie together, you get the emotion contact, but through the movie. You need to get it through the other person. So it has to be deeper than just watching the movie or going for theater. I mean, it helps, it's also good, but it's not gonna be directly connected person to person. You have that triangular, you have that third, you need to get it more direct. So, in order to, and once you're able to seduce that person, it could be your spouse, it could be your customer in the store. When you trigger those emotions, they, when you trigger those emotions, then they get connected closer to you, and then they want to buy from you. When you, the same thing when you, by the way, when you cook and you don't put your soul, you don't put your love in it, nobody's gonna want to eat it. So everything you do, you need to put your like soul and love. Now, emotions. In order to, when you, for example, when you have, let's say you just met a girl, you just met a girl, and when you keep conversation like, hey, what's your name? Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Jack, and where did you go to school? Okay, and I went to this school. Okay, and what do you, where you work? Now, all this stuff that you're telling, do you see any emotions in that? Do you see any emotions that you can trigger? Because I don't think so. And that's the problem. Even in families, after several years, they lose those emotional connection. Now, if you're not gonna learn how to trigger emotions, you're gonna have hard time to live because everything, all people wants to feel some emotions. Everywhere you go, even going to buy something. So I mean, it's a lot of things, but you need to able to tell stories. You need to be more like you need to give to the person or to your let's say if you're doing something to your actions, you also need to put some love and some empathy. And if you lack in that, it's going to be hard to trigger some emotions. And when you watch all the long YouTube videos where somebody fell from the tree or fell from the roof, the guy was walking, fell and broke his leg, that's actually gonna devaluate your empathy. But it's not everything. It's not just, if you're gonna stop watching, it's not gonna change. It's one of the things. And one of the things to able to tell stories. And one of the things to feel that put your soul and your love into the actions and into the relationships and into the family. So it's quite a few things. You can subscribe to my channel of System Vector of Self-Recognition, and it's gonna help you to figure out which person, what vector, and what emotions he actually lacking, or you can trigger. For example, visual vector person, if you don't trigger his visualization, if you cannot visualize something with you when he's talking, he's gonna leave you sooner or later. Even if he's love you today, he's gonna leave you tomorrow. You need that visualization. You need to have, and they need to see. They like to see some beautiful things. They like to enjoy their visual. You can say how they fulfill their visual vector. But it's a lot of things. As I said, it's not just one or the other thing. It's a system that is gonna help you to understand other person better, understand what kind of emotions he's lacking or you lacking, or so. In order to succeed in your profession, your job, whatever you do, relationships, family, doesn't matter, you need to learn how to trigger emotions, how to be more, let's say, to have more empathy, and people just enjoying with other people who's like more, you can say, I mean, nobody wants to be next to depressed and miserable person. So when you know all that about yourself and you work on yourself and these things, everybody wants to be around you. And the same thing it will be with other people. You must learn what other people needs and what other people, what kind of emotions they want to feel. And it's I'm gonna create some videos on every vector separately, but if you really wanna learn it deeper, subscribe, email me, message me, and I'll get you more information about all that. All right, so see you next video. Take care.